Banushkis. Banushkis. Fifi, Gerry. I can see you through there. Hi. Hello. How's it going? Good morning. Morning, Max and Genius and Carl and Chef and Nightbot and Bubble. How are you all doing? How's it going? Good morning, Honey. Morning, Lifelike. So, I was just doing the bunny's medicine before stream and the medicine syringe broke. And it's one of those ones, like any other syringe I could go and just replace at the vet. But that one is like a specific one that's only for that bottle. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. So I had a bit of a disaster trying to get that medicine out of the bottle. And I'm not too sure what to do because I need to be able to get it out for this evening. Morning, Rob. Good morning, Tom and Tiger and Coco and Palin. Morning, Arnhole. Sam, thank you very much for the 27 months. Oh my gosh. And Cow, thank you very much for the 16 months. Thank you. How are you both? How are you all? I hope you all have very lovely weekends. It's my birthday yesterday. Could I get a little Gerry hat? That is very good. Oh, I can see it. It's literally like right there in front of me. I was like, where is the hat? Okay. Let me give them their breakfast. There you go, Gerry boy. Oh, hang on. Very good camera work whilst I grab the hat. Alex, good morning. I hear medicine doses can be substituted for banana in an emergency. Wait a minute. Good morning, Rob. Shout Dog, thank you very much for the 28 months. Okay, here we go. Let's see how the baby boy gets on with this. Bubble, happy birthday. I hope you had a really lovely birthday. I hope it was very cozy. And oh, there you go. You can have a Fifi hat as well. Hope it was very cozy and full of lovely treats. And Nana. There you go. Happy birthday. I hope you had a good one. A bunny stream at this hour located entirely on my phone. 'Tis true. 'Tis very true. I had... Morning, Megalomaniac. I had a busy weekend, but it was lovely busy. I got to see my family, which is always nice. I got to see them for the first time. Well, part of my family I hadn't seen in about 5 years, and the other part I hadn't seen since Christmas. So it was very nice seeing all of them. Cyan, thank you very much for the 22 months. What do you say to the allegations that you are a horse in a trench coat IRL? To those who may suggest that I am a horse in a trench coat, I say nay. I say that's pony. I can't think of others. I was trying to get mane in there as well. I tell them to trot on. But yes, it was a very lovely wedding. We did have to leave. Let's rein it in. I did have to leave before the cake was cut though, so I didn't get to have any of the cake. Morning, Joan. Morning, Owls. Org, thank you very much for the 29 months. Add tier 2. Add tier 2. Thank you. Blimey, you get those 5 emotes that I've forgotten what they are, but you get them. Oh boy, you get them. But we did pick up a donut on the way home to make up for the lack of cake. So we did have a sweet thing. Did they throw the bouquet? I don't know. I wasn't there, but the bouquet was heckin' huge, so it could have taken someone out if they did throw it. But yeah, it was a very lovely wedding. It was my little baby cousin, who's only like a year younger than me, so she's not really a baby. Um, but she's all married up now. And it was really strange. Like, we've only met each other like 3 times, but every time we've met, I've always been surprised at how similar we've grown up, despite not really knowing each other. If she had have grown up more locally to me, I think we would have been close in, I mean, not in distance, that goes without saying, but in relation. David, good morning. And it's funny because like the guy she married is like really nerdy and kept on making all these references to nerd stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh. So at the end, when I was saying bye, I was like, if you're ever in Bristol, we have to actually hang out at something that isn't an event, because we've only met at funerals and weddings. I was like, we should just actually get to hang out sometime. That'd be really cool. Ellen, thank you very much for the 10 months. And it turns out that her new husband's brother lives in Bristol. So fingers crossed. One day we actually get to meet each other wearing just casual daytime clothing instead of her brother-in-law recently. Turns out he lives in Bristol. Is being tall common in your family, or are you an anomaly? Yes and no. So basically, in my family, you tend to get, everyone tends to have 3 children, and one of them will be tall with blue eyes, and the others will be short with dark brown hair and brown eyes. So it's sort of like half anomaly, half just the standard. That it's not strange. There's always Gerry, Ffion, and Puff. Yeah. Well, maybe if we got a third bunny. That's how sentences are formed. We'd have to get a blue-eyed bunny. The standard anomaly. Yeah. Good morning, Ginger. And who is that? Grimes. Thank you very much for the follow. So yeah, it's not too strange. Like, so it's one of those things that's like half my family are sort of from, we don't quite know where, but sort of everyone always thinks like something like Mediterranean, because you tend to get the side of the family who are like short and they tan easily. And then you've got the northern side of the family who probably have some sort of Viking influence, and they tend to be the tall, blue-eyed, burn very easily. And those are the 2 categories. So like my dad and my sister tan very easily. My mum, my brother, and I are all blue. And if we tan, it involves turning white, and we burn very easily. So, yeah, those are the categorizations of the family. So yeah, it's not there's like not all of us are tall, but there's one in every few of us that are tall. So it's not weird that I'm tall. Do one of those DNA tests where they trace your geographical lineage. I could do. Good morning, Molly. Morning, Cyrophic. I'm half Aussie, half Irish by heritage, and guess which half I got? I mean, oh geez, those are both very lovely halves to have, to be fair. Very lovely. But yeah, it was very nice seeing the side of the family that I don't particularly get to see, just because of like living up in well, they're not actually Newcastle, but like the Geordie half of the family, I don't really get to see them because they're so blooming far away. But it was quite funny, like trying to teach Alex some Geordie things before the wedding, just so I could, just so he could like follow the speeches. How Geordie did you turn during the wedding? There was one moment where Alex just turned to me and he was like, because I just said something with such a Geordie accent that he was just like, what? And he kept repeating it after me. But yeah. Copper, thank you very much. Way, man. Well, it's like, it's things like the food. Like the menu you got given said scran, and he was like, what? And I was like, it's just food. It's just a word for food. And trying to explain, because we all got like separated into, we had different, like groups. So we all got these stickers with our like team names on them. And I had to explain, because my uncle had one that said Toonami, and I had to explain to Alex what Toonami was. But yeah. Booped a snoot. He's had a very sniffy snaffle snoot this weekend. Haven't you? You've had a sniffy snaffly snoot. He's had big sneezes, so I've ordered him some stuff to nebulize him. Now I will look. The snoot has been booped. Thank you for the follow. Hansan, oh my gosh, 54 months. Morning, I am back. Yeah, Toonami and Newcastle suppliers. It's like up the tune. And I had to explain why it's funny that Sunderland are the butt of every joke. Just, just Geordie things. Now he looks eepy. He had so many sneezy fits. He had so many sneezy fits over the weekend. Bless him. But the thing is, like, he gets really, like, I'm really panicky when he has them. I try and stay calm so that it, like, hopefully it doesn't bother him. But he'd have this massive sneezing fit where he seems as if he's, like, not, like, it could go really bad. And then he'd just be, like, eating in the next second. And then he'd just loaf and go to sleep. And I'm like, oh, okay. So fingers crossed. I mean, I'd prefer it that way than if he was really panicky. But I do want to get to the bottom of all of this nonsense. But does he need to sleepy? Yes. He is EB and need to sleepy. But he's, oh jeez. The Sunderland hate. This is what I've been getting all Saturday. It's like there was a bit where they were, doing the speeches and they were saying about how people had travelled all over the world, because my cousin used to live in the Netherlands, and also like has met, like, there was people over from like South Africa and stuff, and so that it was like, is there anyone from the Netherlands here? Where? Is there anyone from Newcastle here? Where? And then it was like, is there anyone here from Sunderland? Of course not, they wouldn't have been invited. Dear oh dear. Sort that sniffer. We do need to sort that sniffer. Poor little boy. He's just a little guy. Just a little guy. But yeah, hopefully we'll get the results back from his swabs. And hopefully the nebulizer stuff will arrive soonish, and I can start hotboxing him. Although I'm gonna have to, like, oh, Saffron, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you very much for the 25 months. And BJD, thank you very much for the Prime sub as well. Thank you for your Prime. You're not getting up to sniffer, are you? Please don't do heckin' sniffer. Do you know what? You can have an early treat. Can we mind the calcium out of his nose? Maybe. My new wife and I are leaving for our honeymoon today. She bought me some surprise cameos from AEW wrestlers. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. And congratulations. And I hope you both have a wonderful honeymoon. Do you know what? If ever I was going to get a cameo, it would have to be from a wrestler. Because I feel like the other ones, like at least you know that they're just going to be silly, goofy, and being in character sort of thing. Other ones I think might be a bit odd. When it's like, does that make sense? When it's like an actual person. I know wrestlers are people. But you know what I mean? Like, oh, getting one from like Daddy Magic or something would be amazing. But yeah, oh my gosh. I hope you have a wonderful honeymoon. I don't want a Doubters cameo. I'd settle for Doubters. Lay, thank you very much for the 23 months. Oh my gosh, 40 months. The Lay is very tired. He is EP. The Lay has had a very long last few weeks of too much work and wants to take just a small sleep. He is EB and Neeby's too sleepy. I'd want Justin Roberts. Justin Roberts is actually one of the most expensive. She was in Mick Foley, Evil Uno, and Justin Roberts. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Justin Roberts is actually one of the most expensive AEW cameos that you can get. And I guess it is just because, you know, if you're going to get a voice, you may as well get the voice sort of thing. Oh, can't believe it's like less than 2 weeks now until we go to Wembley to see the wrestle. Okay, Hansan, I hope you feel better soon. You take your time. You look after you. But I'm looking forward to it. And it'll be nice to go up. We're going to get a lift up to the wrestle so we don't have to worry about trains and stuff. Which were a little bit... I mean, the journey itself was actually fine on Saturday, but just... I was so tired all of Sunday just because of having to, like, get the train there and back to London. It do make you eepy with the travelling. Oh, that's a point. On that day that I'm thinking of, on the 28th, there's not going to be any Tears of the Kingdom because we'll be travelling back from the wrestle, and also it's a bank holiday, so Sarah will have the day off anyways. But yes, blueberry crab cake. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh my gosh, I've had a cake and I've had a biscuit follow today. There's getting all the snacks in today. Gerry, let's give you your treat that doesn't actually count as a treat. Shall we have a break from the stress? Yes. I don't know if we're gonna do a. Hang on, I have to make sure you get the right one. Fifi is so excited. Wait, Gerry, this one is yours, and Fifi, this one is yours. On account of Gerry needing the one that's been laced with drugs. Perfect. Now, Gerry, you have to make sure you eat this, all of this, because otherwise... Well, actually, it's not too bad if Fifi has some accidentally, but it's better if you have it. Will there be a crash team to make wrestling signs? Oh my gosh. That would be a good. Sadly gonna miss Orleans. We only arrived back a day before. Oh. I do need to think of a sign that I can hold it. But I don't know, like, I'm guessing that you can see... Oh wait, I'm going to shush and let you hear the crunching. And then I will continue thoughts. Oh, well, thank you for the sub. Oh, Gerry going for Fifi's. My God, I don't think he was successful, but he tried. Good job. Good job. Ufa, thank you very much for the 34 months. Good morning. And good morning, Le Bobo. Yeah, we need to think of some signs to make for AEW. Although I don't even know where you get card that big, to be honest. I guess you can just get it from probably some sort of craft shop. Hello, is that nice? Oh yeah, I could just hold up the side of a hay box for the bunnies. Just write "buns have hands" on it. But I guess if it was cardboard, you probably couldn't fold it, like, roll it up very well. Hi. I wonder if they sell card and pens at those sorts of venues. We're also wondering whether we should do like a t-shirt order before we go. I was saying we could go all in on postage. But yeah, I don't know whether to get a new t-shirt or whether they have t-shirts there. Don't really know. Ask some protesters where they get the card for their signs. That's a good idea. Excuse me, I know you're trying to, change the world, but can I just ask you a quick question? Do you have any preferred card? It's good for signs. And you're just wearing your Orange Cassidy cosplay. I don't know. I don't know whether to wear my Jungle Express t-shirt. I am so sad. Okay, so if people are a bit behind on the wrestle, this is a bit of a spoiler. But, so cover your ears for a little bit. But there was one particular tune that I was so excited to hear live in person at Wembley. And then the tag team split up. And then the only person from that tag team who still used the song went heel. So now they don't have the song anymore. And I'm like, I'm not going to get to hear it. I'm sad. I just wanted to hear it. I just wanted to be able to sing along to it. Also, one of my other favorite wrestlers is injured, so he's not going to be coming over for Wembley, I don't think. He might come over, but just not be wrestling. So I always waved my hand sitting behind the computer. Yeah. But alas, no more. Butts. But, it'll still be very good. It's like when we've been watching recently, we've been sort of like being a bit more, be careful. Maybe get down off that rope. Maybe don't do that. Don't do that jump. Maybe put the table away today. We need you good and healthy for coming over to Wembley. But wrestlers gonna wrestle. They are just someone else. What else did I do at the weekend? I spent most of Sunday being very sleepy, and I should have done work, and I didn't do work, and then I had to wake up this morning early to do the work because I hadn't done the work because I chose to play Paleo last night instead of doing the work, and then I slept in, so I didn't do the work. So now I have to try and squeeze in the work. I was thinking like, should I not do bun stream and try and do the work? And then I was like, no, because I only got to do one bun stream all of last week. Had to. Happy has to happen. It has to. So yeah. Today's going to be a little bit of a rush. Oopsie doopsies. But it is the last freelance thing that I have, and I know that I say that all the time. And then a day later, I've got more to do. But it will be the Big wisdoms. Harmonica. But yeah, I finally sent that video to Rithian so that he could have some sort of context for happy has to happen. So hopefully he won't find it as weird when we say it now. But yes. Good morning, Monday. How you doing? But just, what was I saying? It's completely gone out of my head. I'm taking Wednesday off this week and actually doing a full day off and being good. Because I've got, I wonder why. It's a secret Briny and Anhu day of fun. Well, I say fun, you know. We'll see. But yeah, it should be chill. I hope the weather behaves. Oh, also, I looked out this morning and I'm pretty sure that the grass is finally growing. But I'm also pretty sure that I didn't plant enough because it looks very thin and I think I underestimated how many seeds I would need. Will there be ice cream? I hope so. I hope the ice cream van is there. Think Hannah will say hello this time? Maybe. But yeah, I am hoping for nice weather. And, well, hopefully there'll also, once the grass has grown, hopefully there'll be some nice weather for the bunnies to go outside and enjoy it. Because now there's like a thing out there. When I open the door, Fifi does do like a little peek. She's like slightly more interested. So I'm hoping that I can also... Gerry going out somewhere? I don't know. We'll try and get Fifi out there first. Oh my gosh, did you hear that dummy rumble? That was loud. It's because I'm hungry, because I got up early and worked and then didn't have breakfast. Wow. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I've got a sort of afternoon off on Thursday as well, because we've got an ad in the morning, so that will be going until 2. So I was like, oh, should I do a bunny stream in the afternoon? And then I was like, I guess, because Alex's, okay, I should have started with this. Alex's mum is staying with us this week. What's the thing that's happening on Tuesday? Oh, Tuesday is, so basically Stonewall are doing like a big Minecraft quilt. Oh, thank you for gifting us up to Arnold. That is very kind of you. Hopefully Arnold will remember your name because he forgot mine. If it makes you feel any better, Zoof forgot my entire existence, as did Ted. So there's that. Yeah, it's for Stonewall, and they're doing it. If you look on Boba's Twitter, there's a few examples of like what's been made already, but it's like a big pride quilt that we're making. So Kirsty and I assume we're going to work on the same square. I don't know if we're doing a square each. But I'm sort of going to be relying on Kirsty a lot because I don't know how to do that. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm guessing that there must be some sort of... Morning, Fishbert. I'm guessing there must be some sort of thing that I could do where if I said, like, turn this picture into this many pixels by this many pixels, then it would just give me like a idea of how I could make a picture. So maybe I'll do that, because I guess I should do something that is a bunui, because Kirsty teaches Brittany how to build. Well, it's not really building is the thing. It's more like, because it's like 2D top down. So it's more just knowing how to draw. You should just resize it on Photoshop and then use concrete. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's a bit that there aren't like nicer greens in the concrete though. Kirsty can teach you the secrets of Minecraft pictures. I've already joined a recording for that. I'm going to be in 1 or 2. I don't know how it works. Of those. But yeah, that ship has sailed. I've done one of those. That isn't out yet. There used to be a pixel art generator that... Yeah, that's the sort of thing I'm thinking that there must be. Because I remember when I used to do a lot more cross-stitch, I would put pictures into like pixel art generators and then I would just use that as like my pattern. Good morning, George. So yeah, that's my plan is to do something like that. But I just have to decide what I'm actually going to do first. Because I was thinking, should I do like the pride bun emote? Just turn that into like a big, or should I try and do something that's more, I was going to say complicated, but I guess like more detailed is what I mean. Or I don't know. Wonder if there's anyone that makes artwork on pastry stitch. Well, I guess you get lattice pie tops. That's sort of close to threading. Weaving, maybe? I wonder if Kirsty and I should try and combine, like do a tabs and a bunny. Maybe. Come on in, Hallie. Ow. How are you doing? I just banged my head on the table. There you go. A more side-on potato. But yeah, I'm hoping that Kirsty and I will do one together because the idea of doing one on my own is quite... Well, actually, maybe I could just get one of them. Maybe. And this business is called bread braiding. Well, actually, you do get those like fancy plat breads, don't you? Like, you get, that's like always one of the things that they do on Bake Off in Bread Week is they have to do like a braided bread. So I guess it is a thing. Fifi, what are you doing? I've made those, they're quite simple, yeah. I've tried to, oh, hello. What are you up to? Hello. I wish I was better at plaiting my own hair. It's just difficult when it's behind your head. There's not many things that you have to try and do behind your head. But that is definitely one of them. I love Minecraft building, but pixel art was never something I could really pick up. Yeah, it is like... I remember doing a pizza plan at school. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that sounds lush. Oh. Why don't you just grow your hair in front? See, this is what Rythian did. He thought to grow a beard instead of long hair. I should have thought of that. I have started trying to do more like... Because when I've been playing... Sorry, I'm bringing it back to Paleo again. When I've been playing before, I've just been playing a bit like... Doop-a-doop-a-boo, which is nice and chill. But I was like, okay, I'm going to start trying to focus on things. So last night, I was like, I'm going to level up my cooking. And I'm really excited to see, like, the like, open up more recipes. There's obviously a few recipes, as someone who is doing, like, a vegan playthrough, there's a few recipes that won't be available for me. But they've said that there are plenty. One of the things, though, that I was going to message the devs about and be like, oh, what if one of the things is that there's like some fertilizer recipe that you need meat for, and I'm like, famously, the poop of carnivores and omnivores is terrible fertilizer. It's like the most toxic poo you get. This is why everyone uses herbivore poo. So it doesn't make any sense. So I will send them a big essay on poo and see what they say. I'm going to be doing a little bun chatting. Be like, excuse me, this poop does not make any sense. So yeah, hopefully they'll listen to my... What I was thinking would be good this morning is if they did... Can I get both of you in? Yes. Just both very blurry. What I was thinking would be good is if they had like a poop collection thing that you could do. If you could do like, because they have these big cow things, so what if occasionally you could just go and pick up their poop? I think that would be good. Peeking. And a shelf to show off the poop. Yep, that'd be good too. I mean, I don't even have the basic fertilizer recipe yet, so maybe that one doesn't have poop. But yeah. You wouldn't want to use cat poop for your garden. Or dog poop. Those are bad poops. You want the I guess there are sort of like deer in the game. Maybe they would be good poop. You don't poop into your composter. Well, you know what? As a vegan, maybe I could. I don't want to poop shame anyone else, but maybe my poop is pretty glorious. No, I don't. I don't know. People do wee into their garden compost bins. Is wee any good? Does wee have much nutrients in it? Probably should get a composter, to be fair, because I guess you're just like, we're just putting like our food waste into a food waste bin. I guess you'd get more use of it, and I would get to have some pet worms if I had a compost bin. You probably wouldn't see them, and you wouldn't get to know them very well, but they'd be there. You'd have the comfort of knowing that the worms were always close by, which is nice. Good morning, Ruth. How are you doing? There's also there's also a thing in Palea where they're like, obviously this is spoilers for the game, so if you don't want to hear them, but everyone's like so much further ahead than me. But there's a bit where they're basically like, you should choose your shep, and your shep is basically like someone who will guide you around and be like your guide of the NPCs and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And I put loads of thought into who I would want to do it. And then no one likes me enough. So no one wanted to do it anyway. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just have to wait. I have to wait until at least one person likes me. And then I'll probably just choose that person. I got that, but I barely know anyone. Yeah, same. Everyone's like level 1 and 2. You're miles behind. There's so many games I want to be playing right now. And because of streaming like on the main channel Monday and Friday, and then having a Kirsty day, and then this week on Thursday is taken up with an ad, and then I'm having Wednesday off. So I'm like, there's literally no time in this week that I can play Palea or even Baldur's Gate. And I'm like, I've gone from not really having any games I really felt like playing to all of that. Like I got given a key for Viewfinder. I really want to play that. There's like 2 other games that I want to try at the moment. I'm just like, I might have to do what Kirsty did. So Kirsty made like a stinky Kirsty Twitch account so that she can just play Final Fantasy and it's not going on her main channel. And she can just play it and chill. Maybe I should make a rival channel called Stinky Bronky, and I can just have that as my Paleo channel. Come on in, Ffion. How you doing? Stonky Bronky. Bronx and Stonks. How would it be different how day? I'm plenty stinky on this channel. I guess for her, it's it's just sort of like a mush, not really. Are you gonna sneeze? You are. You do a little now and then you stretch your leggies. Oh, I can see your little naked chicken thigh. You got a little naked thigh. Oh, he's so naked. You're showing off the little thigh. You're just a little guy with a little thigh, yes you are. Yes you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Oh, bless he. Bless he. Bunnies, would you like your treat? Your second treat, as I didn't realise what the time was. Because I did get you some parsley, should you wish. But Gerry, you do seem very cozy. You are very cozy, aren't you? Just a baby boy. Just a baby boy. He's so grey today. Little kiss on the butt for my baby boy. Okay. Do 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 do. I want to be as cozy as EP Gerry. He is a very cozy boy. Okay. Here you go. My hair tie is about to fall out, so I might put the phone down and redo my hair whilst you listen to the munching. Okay, will this work? Oh. He runs. Wait, maybe I can put this in here for he. You have the rest of that. And I'll take this to the boy. To the boy. There you go, my baby boy. No, you don't want it. No. No, not today. Your guinea pig is nearly 7 years old. So that little baby boy is going to be 9 in less than a month. What do you say to those rumours, Gerry? That you are in fact a distinguished gentleman. New hat day it will be. normally only live to 6 years old. Oh my gosh, you've done very well then. It would be really nice if on Gerry's birthday it was a sunny day and the grass had grown and they could go outside for his birthday. Or, seeing as I'm out on his birthday, if it was like a sunny day 2 days before, and which is Fifi's gotcha day, and then that would be nice. We could spend the day celebrating a Fifi. He's a baby distinguished gentleman, true. I'm also hoping, well, I just in general hope that the grass grows. I hope that I didn't plant it too sparsely and they can get a nice little lawn out of it. I also chucked a mint plant outside yesterday. It's like, morning Pim, morning Chronicle. I chucked a, just like, you know when you get those potted mint from supermarkets? We had one of those. And I thought I will just chuck it out and see what it does. Because I did that before and it grew. So I'm hoping that it'll get a little bit of life back into it. Did I water it lots afterwards? I did, but also mint goes crazy. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that I've got particularly crazy mint and it's just gonna spread everywhere. Yeah, my dad was like, when I planted the grass seed, I was like, okay, what should I do? Should I cover it with soil or should I leave it on top and blah blah blah? And Dad was like, okay, whatever you do, don't drown it, but make sure you water it. So I was like, okay, I won't drown it. And I filled up a watering can and I poured it and the head fell off and just this massive crater of water like appeared in the middle of the grass. I was like, oh, what do I do now? So I do need to order a new watering can because then I was like, okay, I don't trust the watering can now. Morning, Limewood. So I had to just get one of those little hand spray bottles and just individually spray every part of it, which isn't super effective. But thankfully it's been raining today, so that's given it a good water. But yeah, I think I might just like, I was hoping that more of our pots would be useful, but looking at them yesterday, they're like, some of them are very broken, more so than I realised. Cavish, thank you very much for the 35 months. How are you doing? Rennie used Blunt Mister. It wasn't very effective. It was not. It's all been a bit janky so far because I didn't really have the proper tools to be doing what I was doing. So when I was putting the seed in, I was having to just like massage it into the soil. So a lot of love has gone into it. Just not a lot of technical prowess. But fingers crossed. I did see some of it starting to grow. So hopefully that's a good sign that the rest will soon follow. Either that or I had a dream about it. I'll have to check afterwards if it is actually growing. But then yeah, I think I might just get some big pots and plant things like strawberries and... I mean, obviously, it is getting, into the latter half of, the latter half of the year now. So, hopefully, it'll, they get a little bit of joy out of the garden before it's too cold. But, yeah, I might get some, like, lavender and, pansies. roses. I guess like raspberry and blackberry bushes are safe for bunuis. We have strawberries and Margot steals them. Oh my gosh. The Fifi is eepy. But Audi had some nice big pots that look ceramic but are plastic. Oh. September is always the month I realise how insanely fast the year's gone. I don't really remember ever having a July. I feel like July is always the one month that it starts and then it's over, and then you're just like, has anyone seen July? Like, where did it go? Where did it go? Have some trailing thornless blackberries. Oh, that'd be good. Gerry looks so soft and baby. He is a soft little baby boy, aren't you? Aren't you? Oh, it was so lush yesterday. So Alex's mum is staying with us this week, and his dad brought her down yesterday. And we were all just like chilling in the living room. We'd gone out for a meal and we got back and we were all sort of like full and sleepy and content. So I noticed that Gerry was sat next to the table instead of under it. So I was like, oh my gosh, I can go and give him cuddles. And we just cuddled for so long, and he was so warm, and he like fell asleep, and then I just put my face in him, and then I could feel him tooth purring, and oh, it was just so lovely. It was just such a lovely cuddle time. Because whilst the doggo was staying, I just didn't get to spend any time with the bunnies, so it's just nice being back with them. They're the source of all my power, so I felt very weak not being near bunuis. Good morning, Wardolf. And yeah, I've been looking up like things that are bunny safe, so I know the sorts of things that like the flowers and herbs and other things that are safe for them, but they don't particularly want to eat. Thank you for bunnies this morning. Not having a great day, and this is wonderful. I hope your day improves. Used to be typical to get 1 to 2 weeks of rain at the end of July, start of August. Now we lose all of July and half of August to monsoon season. Yeah. It has been quite damp. And then just random really nice days. Like, there was a day, when was it? It was the day that I met Margot. And it was just like beautiful sunshine, bookended by such rainy days. It was like, oh, maybe it just means that Margot should come back to Bristol. She was the sunshine. Because Margot was there. It turns out it was actually like pouring with rain. It's just no one noticed because we were like, ah. Sweet baby girl. My partner and I have rescue bunnies, and they've always been shy around hands, presumably due to their previous owners, but we've been making progress, and yesterday I was able to brush them both for a bit. That's amazing. There's like such a lovely thing where like, I guess, so don't get me wrong, doggos and cats are lovely, but I feel like you get doggos who obviously, like, if you have a faint air of sandwich about you, they love you and they'll be like, hello, you're my best friend. Whereas with bunnies, I sort of love that when you sit with, like, the fact that I'm sitting here with Gerry and he is just sat on my foot and we are snuggling, the fact that I have been able to build up such a close bond and trust with a prey animal, I don't know, it just, for me, it just makes it feel like we tight. It's just nice. Like, there's times when, you know, an absolute stranger will come into the house and the bunnies will run over to them, and I'm like, the fact that you've been able to be so, like, loved and trusting that you go against all your instincts and still run up to a stranger is just makes me proud in a way. I'm rambling, but do you get what I mean in any sort of sense? Does any of this make sense? But yeah, it's just nice. It's nice. Poor Mr. Taps. Then you've got Taps, who just runs away anyway. He is a little baby. He is a baby, Mr. Tabs. He's an old baby. But yeah, oh, Bunui. To close off this TED Talk, I love Bunui. You've made the bun so loved that instincts are stupid. Yay! Yay! A trusting bunny is a well-loved and comfortable bunny. It's not easy to get there. I mean, I did sort of get to speed run it with Fifi on account of I don't think she realized at any point in her life that she is a bunny. And she was immediately like, I remember when we first brought her home, and the next day I had a friend over and she just jumped into their lap, and I was like, okay. No one tell her she's a bunny. My friends' bunnies seem to think I'm food. I always end up with ragged jeans. Oh dear. Well, I guess it is time for me to head back to work and hopefully get my work done for 12 so I can get into the office in time for the yahaha. Oh, should we go to Overlight? Hang on, no, Overlight is mean to bunnies. Oh dear, oh dear. No, we can go to Overlight. But I'll grumble about it. Exposed, yes. Well, bad, I'm happy I've got a day off. Oh, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day off. But yes, everyone, I hope you have very lovely days, whatever you get up to. I will be back, not on this channel, but on the Yogscast channel, in 3 hours. So if you want more of this guy, that's where I'll be. But yeah, I hope you all have lovely days. I'll see some of you later. The rest of you, be good and take care. And yeah, until next time, bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. I'm going to use this time to now zoom in on Fifi. And she's been a bit far away and blurry, but now I can lean. See that little EP loaf. What a EP loaf she is. They're both very sleepy, actually. Aren't you? Aren't you? I can't move because I've got Gerry on my foot. There he be. I will have to go upstairs though, Gerry. I'm sorry. I'll have to retrieve my foot. 2 EPs. 2 very EPs. Tea. Bye-bye. We gone? Nice. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye. A boop.